Wow, we is back, baby. Live out your dreams. Brotherly love episode. Got my brother here with me. Danny, what's up, baby?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing today?
Now, I've been asking about bro, telling him come rock with me at the show. He finally came. And I asked him, you see the Steven Jackson stuff? He said no. And I guess where you been?
I don't know. I mean, I just ain't top up on my timeline. You know, the algorithms be messing up and stuff right now. So, but I heard you say Steven Jackson did something, so we're gonna check it out. Cause I know last time.
No, what was last time?
Somebody I think he said he was checking in with the O Block. Right, and then I saw something about that Carmelo Anthony, but I really ain't see. But you said he was in a fight, so I like. No, I don't know what this is, but you know, every day something new with Steven Jackson.
I want to get into it, but I do want to give y'all a history of the BS this dude is on. He's a real stunted growth. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that refuses to grow up, but we'll go over that.
I like how you said it, because you know what I realized? I've been paying attention like the last 6 months. A lot of these athletes, a lot of them, especially if they real good, stunted growth. You know what I'm saying? Or lames and simps. You know what I'm saying? Like they all be. You ever notice? They all got the same number. They all talk to the same girl. They talk about Travis Hunter. Nick Travis just the last one. All of them done it. A lot of them done it. So yeah, because you don't hear it no. You don't hear it no. Like come on through. You good. You got it.
Stunted growth. We stunted growth. Steven Jackson story is but we're gonna get to Steven Jackson. We're gonna get to the background later. Let's just see what's going on today. Now, hopefully they got this going on. Okay, that's him and O Block.
Jackson is heated after followers criticized
yesterday. I mean, this was over the weekend.
After his first Big 3 loss.
Now y'all want to show out in front of these people. When you get burned with me, I'm not these. Google me, bitch. I will burn one of you hoes.
I will burn one of you hoes. Shout out to 9 man.
Now y'all see why I be out the way. Because they be looking for shit to post on me.
But man, I want to see if they have more of the thing. Let's see if they got some more of the stuff. Big 3 league, you know what I'm saying? First week popped off. It's going down in the Big 3. Look like it's more
what's going on?
Like it's more action than an NBA.
We have to examine the Steven Jackson situation that's going viral, which he spoke about on his social media on the day, and we're going to get into all that. But Steven Jackson, his team lost by 4 in their Big 3 debut this past weekend for this 2025 season, and he got into it with a player on the other team by the name of Jalen Johnson, and it spilled into the back of the arena. You know, you could see Steven Jackson walking up to him. They were about to get into it. He was telling them gonna be in the back and all that, and people were like, "No, you can't be a coach becoming unhinged." Now we've seen him and Charles Oakley, 2 people who have been known to get it in during their playing days, get into it years ago. But now Steven Jackson is going from down to down. One of the people, Jackson.
It is what it is.
Me. I'm not these niggas. Google me, bitch. I will burn one of you hoes.
So the page NBA Centel, you know, they basically video it with some honor people were kind of coming at that. Now Steven Jackson, he tried to explain it a different way. NBA, you know,
as a short as a real nigga, so they be looking to post it on me. But if you, stop sending me that shit. All the people that sending me that video, I was there. I know what happened. All the good shit I do, they don't post that, but they post the bullshit. And it's gonna happen again. It might not be the last time, because I take no disrespect. But fuck the bloggers. And people that sending me to it, if you following the blogger,
I like this nigga. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like this nigga, because he's authentic to who he is.
You know what, fool? I want you to pay close attention. Ice Cube did not make the Big 3 for niggas to come out. You know what I'm saying?
But what it is.
Like Ice Cube, a black man. He got a nice mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? They rock with
married 40 years.
Yeah, that's it. But then you be trying to do things for the community. And too many niggas come around. Like, yo, fool, I will burn one of you, nigga. Can you just play basketball, go home and make money?
He the coach.
It's the same thing.
He the coach, though, you know what I'm saying? So he's held to a higher. He put you in position. That put you in a higher standard. No. They got the Big 3 league on TV this year. It's been a big thing with the Big 3. They ain't had no TV revenue because the NBA hating on them, but they was hating on them. But the NBA hating on them. They don't want to get their sign. If you put the Big 3 on TV, we ain't gonna put the NBA on TV. So this they first week on CBS, matter of fact.
Oh,
Same channel the golf, same channel come on. Matter of fact, this come on right before the golf. The last round.
He an industry plant then.
Nah,
so he wait till they get up. They ain't been on TV in 4 or 5 years. He wait till the first day they get on TV.
The first
he acted. Yeah, he an industry plant. Yeah, okay, that's what it is. CBS paid that nigga.
This who he
Google me, bitch. Yeah.
But that ain't the only thing that happened this week in the Big Three. I'm telling you, Big Three popping this week.
I'll tell you.
Let's go see what's going on over here.
Yeah, they plant. It's industry plant.
Right now, fighting on court. Like, cool. That's how cool. These are all, hold on. These are all. I want to see all this, man. Hold on.
Now they wouldn't dare do that to NBA.
They'll do it, but they'll have this. They'll have this. We ain't trying to see all this. We trying to see the fight, man. Hey, when I do all that, we don't want to see all that.
Go back forward.
No, I think this is
right there somewhere. Yeah. Nigga, you don't see the
people
grabbing.
I don't see nothing, bro. Hold on, bro.
Right there.
On, bro.
It's right here, man.
Oh, no, bro. Right here.
Yeah, just push it. Go back a little. No, they wouldn't dare do this in the NBA. Now they want to take Ice Cube revenue away. They industry plant. Somebody paid them to act the fool. But they return from I ain't gonna none of that. Yeah, them niggas in the chokehold. He was alive though.
Back on. It was another fight in there, though. I'm telling you.
Come on, when they were arguing right there. You said the fight, right?
Talking about all this, man. What you see? You said industry fan. Talking about all this. I mean, you know, get up in the animosity, moving, getting back on TV, they get back in the limelight. Ice Cube, voting for them. Tell me what you see now.
I would. Cool. They gonna do the precaution money, cool. They gonna do the precaution money, cool. They do all this and start fighting your first weekend on TV. You try to get TV revenue. You try to get it big. They got the Olympics coming. I think it's like 3-on-3 in the Olympics. I won't fuck with none of these niggas, fool. But that's me. The older I get, I stop liking niggas.
What you mean you stop liking niggas?
I stop liking niggas. Exactly how I feel. So
okay.
I'm glad I ain't white, because I'll be a racist motherfucker. Now, black people, I like you, but some of you niggas is out of control.
Okay. Now, this ain't the only Steve Jackson.
Dax, what's your thoughts on that knockout, man? What's your thoughts on Tank Win right there?
It just what happened? What he came to do. Yeah. See that. Here's the experience. Everybody out. For a reason. A little bit. I was talking because you know everybody wants to
see. Y'all remember Palace at the Malice or whatever, right? Yeah. But he had some other stuff going on too.
Steven Jackson gets into fight at Gervonta Davis boxing match.
nobody off the fucking line.
And what's so crazy is he got in free tonight because he worked for Showtime. You know, Showtime, Javante Davis, whoop-de-whoop. Cool, we working. But now y'all messing up a lot, bro, because you got fired from ESPN.
Oh yeah, ESPN ain't going for that.
You got fired from Fox Sports. And Matt Barnes the same way.
Yeah, Fox Sports ain't going for that. But Showtime want these niggas to show out. The more you fight, the more we do.
Showtime then dropping from being on their podcast, so now they independent podcast, and it's really gonna hurt they what you call it?
Brand.
Not brand, yeah, brand, but what else you call this stuff? Sponsors.
Yeah.
Now that's what's gonna hurt them in the end. But at the end of the day, I like what you say, an ignorant person. I've been trying not to cuss on my channel as much, but Steven Jackson always has this going. This is
who he is.
You know, the Malice in the Palace. Okay, cool. Real nigga, you went up there for your partner Ron Artest. You whoop-de-whoop. Okay. Whoop. But Steven Jackson was a good basketball player. He wasn't never the best, but he was good.
I'm actually surprised. Was David Stern around for that?
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised they didn't just get banned from the league altogether.
They got banned from the league. You know who got him back in?
Who?
Isaiah Thomas got this man back in the league, and he disrespected. Let me go show you that, fool. But that was insulting.
I thought they just got banned for a year.
Nah, they got banned, but they kicked him out the league. And guess who got him back?
And said a lot about a lot of people.
Isaiah.
Isaiah talk about himself. I don't know nobody like Isaiah no more. I don't know what's up with Isaiah. He's just too sneaky. You know, he always think he ain't just too sneaky. You know, he always think he.
About when you almost got ran out of this league.
Where we at? In Indy?
And yeah. Remember that call you made to me? And I called the commissioner up.
Man, I forgot about that.
Jack, you was out.
I was done.
You was done.
You was done.
Said a lot about a lot of people. Scotty.
What you mean you forgot about that?
I forgot about that. Ain't that what Negroes do? Don't say the N-word too long, but ain't that what Negroes do?
That's crazy.
That ain't crazy. That's who he is. That's who he is. I forgot about that. I wish I could go into more detail. You know, Isaiah Thomas in here every league. Isaiah Thomas really don't get the respect he deserves because of that Jordan stuff.
Play that 3-minute one.
Video covering how and in that video,
I want to be your friend, Isaiah. I'm telling you for
hard. So with that being said, let me replay the clip and show y'all what I'm talking about. Here's a video.
You still want to be Mike. Mike do not want to be your friend, Isaiah. I'm telling you for the 5th time. He do not want to be your friend. You know, stay on ESPN, keep talking on TNT. Oh, Mike should, you know, now you trying to say everybody better than Mike. It's okay. You not better than Mike. He came to your city and took your city. That's why you really mad. He took over Chicago. I know.
Another YouTuber around the association, he had a video talking about how he had with that.
Jack, you should tell him the one about
real quick.
See how
I'll be right back with some more commentary.
Jack, you should tell him the one about when you almost got ran out of this league.
Where we at? In Indy?
And yeah. Remember that call you made to me?
He really forgot.
And I called the commissioner up.
Man, I forgot about that.
Jack, you was out.
I was done.
You was done. You was done.
I was done so many times, but y'all remember that.
And you said
Steven Jackson always preaches.
That's crazy.
It's not crazy. It's who he is. You know who his half brother is.
But niggas do shit like that for
yeah,
you.
That's exactly what Negro.
Negro. You no, I can't say Negro. The
niggas. Okay.
Nah. We probably knew word.
Nah, that's it. Cool.
But you know, like you help certain people out, and then also.
I forgot about that. You told me, bro.
Like how you forget?
You saw,
and you was about to be.
He clearly forgot.
Out on your ass.
No, he clearly forgot.
You had your you about to get kicked out of your apartment. I helped you out with your apartment.
Yeah, give me a story time. That's that person.
No,
give me that. I kicked out the apartment. Once you said kicked out the apartment, that's their person.
I'm saying apartment mortgage.
So give me a
like
story
that.
time. Or where that story came from.
All kind of things.
Okay, well, give me a story time about it.
I don't know, like dad and stuff, me and stuff. You just be happy.
Give me a story time.
Ain't
okay,
no
this is what happened with my dad. Whoop the woo. He helped this one out. Did woo who come to turn around like Uncle Mike.
Yeah, Mike ain't your uncle, nigga.
Well, that is our uncle though. That's my first cousin, but we call him uncle.
No, we don't.
I call him uncle. So kinfolk is all the same. That's just like
kinfolk literally mean cousin.
That's just like ain't Ella May, ain't your auntie.
Ain't Ella May my godmother.
That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about without the godmother stuff.
I don't call her Aunt Ella May.
What you call her?
Godmother.
Well, see, I'm just saying it's like ain't these things changing.
And you say okay.
Okay, then. So stop playing
with
mom
me.
Ain't no. Yeah, but she ain't your ain't. That's what I'm saying.
She got to be like a second aunt or something.
Nah, ain't no such thing as second aunt.
We'll Google it.
Nah, I ain't got to Google it.
Got
stay back on focus. Get back focused.
If somebody's your mom, Andy, what that make to you?
This ain't.
Got me something.
Go back. We focus on this though. Give me a story time about that.
I ain't got no story time.
You just came up with that.
I'm just saying, like it's crazy how you can help somebody and they literally forget about something that you saved them. Like he was elderly.
Has that ever happened to you?
No, I ain't never seen nobody like that.
Not to say nobody like that, but have you ever helped somebody then they forgot and then you had to remind them?
I don't remind people.
You don't remind them at all? Mm-hmm. So you ain't Isaiah Thomas. You see how I can smile and confident he is right here because nigga, you over here talking about me with Charles.
Calm down with the N word on the show.
Yeah, I understand all that, but you talking about with Charles Oakley?
Yeah. So Charles Oakley, then they brought him on, and he was like, "Yo."
Nah, then he had to come on, like, bro, come on with that, bro. They always try to paint Isaiah Thomas as a mean person or whatever.
They do paint Isaiah as a mean
person.
Him
bad or whatever, but as you understand, Isaiah Thomas then held every position in the NBA, from general manager, head coach, to everything. He's really the man, real talk. He really changed the NBA for real, if you want to talk about it. He was the first person with the alternate jersey. His team was the first team to have their own plane.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
And he made his team hire 2 black writers in the 80s. He's the first one to do that.
Black writer? What you mean?
You know how all the writers be white, they be talking about Shadur every day.
Oh, talking about reporters?
Yeah, writers.
Writers for what?
Writers for whatever they write for. Newspaper, editorials, whatever they write for. Writers.
Oh, reporter and a writer different.
Okay, writers though. We talking about writers.
So,
back in the 80s. Whatever they wrote for back in the 80s. The same people that wrote on the Detroit Pistons. You know they have writers.
But them reporters.
Not reporters, they're writers, bro. You gotta write. Like, what's the boy's name? Randy Calloway for Dallas Morning News. He's a writer.
That's a reporter.
He writes in the newspaper.
Yeah, but you
okay. So he's a writer.
But you're reporting on a writer like an author or something.
No, they all write. You got to write the article.
Okay. Yeah.
Randy Calloway is a perfect example. Okay. That's what he did. He brought in 2. He was the first person to bring 2 black people in the 80s because we want to see somebody look like it.
But for future reference,
it's not for future reference. I'm right. He's a writer. Randy Calloway is a writer.
But they call reporters.
They're writers first, though. You can't just report if you ain't write it. You gotta write it first.
That's what makes the difference. Yeah, okay, man.
Explain.
I'm trying to.
I'm listening.
Or if it's for the news, sports news, any kind of news, you telling like what's going on in the world. You're reporting on, so you're a reporter. Even though you write, you're still a reporter. That's what they say. So if somebody say I'm a writer, they're gonna think, okay, you write articles or you write books. But if you say I'm a reporter, you automatically know this person's in the news some kind of way.
A reporter is not necessarily a writer. Don't even worry about it. You lose yourself the whole time. But like I said, though, he was the first one to bring the writers in African American.
And that's just now. Traditionally, a reporter, it started off as a writer until you got on TV. Journalists.
What journalists do?
The same thing, just reporter.
Not the same, bro. But we gonna wrap this up. Tell me your thoughts about this though, Steven Jackson. Give me your whole scope about him. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget he went to O Block. You know, he had the time with the O Block real, you know what I'm saying, checking in.
And they want to go to O Block. I tell you a lot about it. I just want to go to O Block, check in 3 o'clock in the morning.
Holler at the kids and stuff. Yes, they give him street credibility on the internet.
What can he street credibility for?
Because he's Steven Jackson.
Sir, check your ass on somewhere.
He's Steven Jackson, man. You gotta get his street.
Because something happened. They're gonna bring all this back against the man.
What you mean against the man? Look.
Yeah, folk got going on. Y'all know who that is.
Street credibility.
Oh, damn. Where you at? Oh, damn. What all this jam?
What all this jam?
Get a nigga on porch, nigga, with a black card in my pocket. Get a nigga on porch.
Damn, folks got a shit on us.
Come on, man. We're gonna get on Steven Jackson. We're just gonna leave that alone. Talk about the big three with everything you see this weekend. We're gonna leave it at this. Multiple fights, coaches fighting.
Unless Ice Cube said go out there and sell this and act a fool, they dead wrong for that.
Yeah, now, do you think that's a possibility? Because this was real, in my opinion. Can't fake
and they actually going hard every game. They actually going hard every game.
Can't fake this. You know what I'm saying? It's more interesting than the finals. I'm telling you, it's more. You know what I'm saying? If the finals had this kind of intensity or type of love for the game that these dudes had, it'll be on popping. But they don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, tell me what you want to talk about. You got anything you want to talk about?
Well, I done seen the. I'm trying to think of a word for niggerism. I done seen enough of Steven Jackson, Lance Stevenson, Michael Beasley. You seen Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson play 1-on-1. He was saying some crazy stuff.
Yeah, Michael Beasley had to get that money though. Can't nobody beat Michael Beasley 1-on-1.
No, I'm talking when they had a little interview against each other.
I don't know. That's just hyping up the match. He won $100,000. That's what they need to do. Carmelo and Michael Beasley about to play niggas. Now that's gonna be a good one. But Carmelo got to come to the table.
Carmelo been playing lately.
Ain't nobody gonna beat Michael Beasley 1-on-1. That's Carmelo too. And Carmelo's a bad boy. Carmelo's a bad boy.
Yeah.
But ain't nobody gonna beat Michael Beasley 1-on-1.
He said, you're a good dude. Michael Beasley could do them a laugh. He said, yeah, you're a good dude, man.
Ain't nobody gonna beat Michael Beasley 1-on-1 though. But yeah, that's just all I want to give you thoughts on that. They were wrong. Got the big three contract. And what's going on? What's next? Well, that's all I want to talk about. Anything you got us? You want to close it out and talk about something?
No, we good. Until we get to the next one, find some old videos.
Oh, video about what?
I don't know, basketball or something. You know, why the real reason Isaiah and Mike hate each other or whatever.
Nah, we ain't even gonna dig in that because that can go. They don't hate each other. It's Michael Jordan is really kind of, you know, Michael Jordan got the you ever heard the comedian story of Michael Jordan?
Yeah.
Michael Jordan got a lot of that going on. But when Michael Jordan came to Chicago, guess who looked out for him? Isaiah Thomas and his family. Not just Isaiah, because Isaiah was gone. Isaiah Thomas' family looked out for him. Sisters, whoop-de-whoop. And then it ain't got nothing to do with some basketball stuff, but it ain't nothing serious, though. Because Isaiah Thomas is one of the greatest. But we're gonna wrap it up like that. Have you seen this?
No, sir.
We ain't gonna talk about all that there, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with the kid, man. Give him shout out so where to find you at on TikTok and stuff.
Find me on Damn Fool Comedy, DAMNFOOLKOMEDY. Damn Fool Comedy. And you know, find me on all social media platforms, even Blue Sky.
Man, y'all appreciate y'all rocking with me. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you always live out your dream.